Hello friends, by now you would already be aware that OneFin has announced the launch of its CFA courses in tie-up with Kaplan Schweitzer. So I've been getting a lot of questions from students, CA students in particular, that I am already pursuing CA, can I do CFA? I'm a CFA aspirant, what are the opportunities? And is CFA tough? Is it expensive? So on and so forth, right? So I'll try and take you through my take on whether a CA should do CFA or not, right? I believe that after having gone through the entire CA course, I'm also a CFA charter holder since 10 years and I'm also a graduate of ISB Hyderabad. I believe that, my advice would have some amount of relevance in what you guys are thinking, especially if you're already a CA or going to be CA very soon, or, you also have MBA plans, right? So, friends, you would all be aware that, CFA is one of the foremost qualifications in the, investment management industry, right? So if you want to be working in equity research, you want to be working in PE firms, you want to be working in banks in their treasuries, you want to be working in mutual funds, you want to be working in hedge funds, most of these places, most of the capital markets, whether it is domestic or international, world over, whether it be New York, London, wherever it is, CFA qualification is the gold standard. It is the gold standard. So people who have been through the rigor of the CFA exams are presumed to have phenomenal knowledge about working of various things in the capital markets, right? So capital markets or even currency markets and various asset markets, right? So the thing is, if you're already a CA or you're going to be CA very soon, does it make sense for you to appear for CFA? Right, that is the question I'm trying to answer. Now, if you ask me, right, so I started my CFA 3-4 years after finishing my CA, right. The reason for me to do CFA was that I wanted to get into the, investment side of the business, or I wanted to get into the capital markets, or, I want to get into core finance. That was the reason why I chose CFA. I was actually working in BNP Paribas as a equity research analyst, and CFA qualification added a lot of weight to my name in the work that I was doing, right? So, and I know a lot of people who are in, mutual funds, who are in PE funds, who are in hedge funds, who have CFA qualification, right? So, CFA qualification, even though you are a CA, exposes to you a completely new world of finance, right? Because in CA, if a lot of you might say that, I've studied SFM, I know a bunch of stuff, I've been trading in the markets for a long time and all of that. Believe me, CFA gives you a lot of rigor, depth. It gives you a lot of fundamental depth to a variety of finance concepts, right? And you understand it from a global perspective. And you get to understand fixed income very well, you get to understand, derivatives very well, you get to understand economics. Believe me, you learn economics, what you would have learned as economics, whether in CA or whether some of you are probably pursuing MBA or in your undergrad. Believe me, that was very, very theoretical. The economics that you will learn in CFA is actually very, very practical and market-oriented economics, right? Then there is stuff on ethics, there is stuff on quant, right? So you will learn a variety of things, but all of them focus towards what? Focus towards a career in finance, right? CFA stands for what? Chartered Financial Analyst, right? It is not a chartered something analyst, it is financial analyst, right? So you will learn everything related to finance. You will be specializing in finance, and believe me, this qualification adds a lot of weight. Right, if you want to be an investment banker, if you want to be in any of these professions, what I just listed out. Now, what has my experience been? Whether has it added value to me? Oh, definitely. Despite being a CA, despite having done MBA from a top tier college, I felt that, CFA gave me a lot of understanding of a lot of nuances of finance, right? So a lot of this, nuances actually got cleared when I was preparing for my CFA. So if you want to make a career in this investment industry or in the investment banking or, markets or currency markets, I would definitely suggest that, you should pursue the CFA qualification. However, if you're planning a career, let's say in core accounting or finance or, in audit or something, then CFA qualification is absolutely not relevant for you. I don't see any relevance of CFA qualification for that. CFA is far more relevant for people who want to get into this, investment banking or investment management industry. Right. So, and one more aspect I would like to highlight personally is CFA actually helped me even in my personal finances. Right. So, there is one thing I truly implement from what I've learned in CFA, which is, about what kind of assets one should invest in and how one should manage their portfolio. So, the portfolio management topic in CFA, right, is just brilliant. It is just brilliant. Right. So, that is something that I implement in my life. how much should I put in equity, how much should I put in debt, how much should I put in gold, how much should I put in real estate, all that stuff, how I create my portfolio. That is what something you're tested on in CFA level 3, and that gave me tremendous learning, right? So this is all about why I think a CA or someone who's an aspiring CA should take up CFA. So if you're interested to know more, you want to know how do we teach, if you want to know what is the cost of the course, if you want to know how long will it take, more videos are coming up, or you can feel free to call us at the number given in the description, or you can check out our website, and then we are there to help you, right? So looking forward to see you guys enroll in CFA with us, and welcome aboard.